Hi, kitties. Hi, guys. Look, I have a little headband on today. I know, I'm crazy. This crazy hair. Nah. Anyway, I have to go to work today. It is, right now, it's 31 degrees. See my shirt? Isn't that cute? Got a little sunflower. Anyway, it's 31 degrees right now, and it's 9 o'clock in the morning. Yay. I wish I had my little thingy set up, but I don't. Well, whatever. Anyway, so there's still snow on the ground. Yesterday I went to the cemetery to go visit the folks, aunts, uncles, cousins, mommy and daddy. Went to go visit everybody, and it's crazy because I have 2 uncles, an aunt, and 2 cousins right now in the mausoleum. So they're all nicely tucked in there. But then my mom and dad and another aunt and uncle, they're at the grave sites. Well, we didn't have enough money to get the big, tall, tombstones or whatever. So they have the flat ones, flat against the ground, and I couldn't find my mom and dad because all this snow. I mean, there was luckily I wore my boots, of course, but man, there must have been at least 6 inches of snow. And I was trucking along, and I went to the spot where they are, but I couldn't find their flat stones. And I'm like, oh man, how am I gonna? So I just kind of figured it out a little bit, but I didn't have a shovel. I couldn't start digging. So I just kind of stood where I think they are. And I just kind of said my prayers and did my thing over there. I was going to say a rosary. I brought one of my outdoor chairs and whatever with me. And I wore my big coat and wore a hat and all that other stuff. But I just didn't know where they were. And it would have been just too uncomfortable sitting there in the snow. Snow. So anyway, so I didn't do that, but I stayed with them for a while, said some prayers, talked to them for a minute or two, and then I went to go see my aunt and uncle. Now they're different. They're under a big, huge tree. So I went to another big, huge tree that was down farther from them, which was stupid, and I couldn't find them because under the big huge tree you have grassy, and the snow didn't really quite, it must have melted or something. But anyway, so I went to another big huge tree that was closer to where my mom and dad are, and I found them. I found my uncle's because his is a bigger stone, and I didn't find my aunt. Well, I found my aunt's next to him. So, I mean, it was underwater and mud, and it was disgusting. Oh, there was a big, thick thing of ice, too. So, I didn't have anything to cut through the ice except this big branch from a tree. And I was, chopping and whatever, but I couldn't get the ice to move. So, that was dumb. I should have got a little shovel or something. But anyway, so I said hi to them, and whatever. And then I went back in my car and I drove to the mausoleum. This big, huge mausoleum, right? Nobody's in it. Well, this old foreign man, we had the same kind of car, and he was coming out when I was going in, and we were parked next to each other, and he's like, oh, I know you like your car. You know, it was kind of cute. But anyway, we had a car talk. And then I went in, and there was nobody in there, and my family is all the way down. So when you go in, you got to walk all the way down to the end. Well, I walked down to the end. I stood there and talked to them for a little bit. I said some prayers, and I was talking to them, and all of a sudden I hear these voices, and in walks this little cubby area where I was. In walks this man and his mother with some flowers, and they go right next to where I am. I mean, in this little cubby, okay? And they walked right, their people were right next to my aunt and uncle. I'm just like, that's crazy. This all big place. These people came. So anyway, so I left because I like to talk to them, you know, like talk, like not just in my mind, but in my vocally. So I left, and anyway, so I did my thing yesterday, and woo. So today I have to work. So, when I came home, I said my rosary for my peeps. Yeah, I said the rosary when I came home. I have another channel. It's a rosary channel. I think it's Rosary with Debbie from Detroit or whatever. But go on there if you're Catholic or whatever, or not even if you aren't Catholic, you can learn to say the rosary. But anyway, go on there and you can do that. But on that channel, I'm going to be doing a new rosary. The reason I went to the cemetery yesterday was because one of the saints, St. Teresa of Avila, doctor of the Catholic Church, she said that Jesus told her that when you go to the cemetery, the souls of those dearly departed see you and hear you and know you're there. Not physically, but spiritually, they know you're there, and talk to them and whatever. So that's what I did. But there's a rosary for the holy souls of purgatory, because Catholics believe in purgatory. And so I was going to say that rosary at the gravesite yesterday, but of course I couldn't find them. So I said it when I got home. But I'm going to put that on my rosary channel for every mystery of the rosary. I'm gonna do that. It's pretty cool. It references all the biblical texts that have to do with the souls and stuff like that. So it's pretty cool. It's pretty interesting if you're into that kind of thing. Excuse me. Anyway, I just had a smoothie, so I'm kind of anyway, so yeah, so I'm gonna do that. When I get home, I'm gonna say another rosary and record it this time for my rosary channel. So go on over there, you guys, and subscribe to that. I haven't done anything in that for about 6 months. So, I'm still learning the tricks of the trade here. But anyway, the snow around here is kind of melting. I haven't been able to stop yet, you guys, to see who's on here. I'll say hi to you in a second. As soon as I can stop. I don't want to stop. I don't want to look down too much while I'm driving. That's not safe. Yeah, this is the kind of day where the snow is starting to melt, and the snow is dirty. There's like dirty snow and a little bit of ice on the roads. And you know, it's starting to get like muddy and blocky, blah blah blah. February and March are pretty known for that kind of thing around here in the Detroit area. But yeah, well, it's easier driving, it's easier walking. I still have snow in my parking lot right next to my door of my car, so I have to wear my grippers still, or else I'll be falling. I'll be falling. So anyway, so how are things going for you guys? I'm glad you can be here while I take a trip to the office today. I found out that my church yesterday, has a food pantry, which is cool. I kind of helped myself to some pasta sauce. I spent like $80-something at the grocery store the other day, and I forgot to get pasta sauce, and I don't have anything to make my own. So I asked the lady if I could just grab a hold of that, and she said, yeah. They don't have a big food pantry like the ones I go to, but they, you know, they have people that they go to and stuff at their homes and deliver some stuff for them. And I asked if she needed help with that, you know, and I would love to do something like that to help others out. But she said they have plenty of people doing that, volunteering for that kind of thing. I'm like, all right. So I don't think I'm going to be doing that anytime soon. I'd like to, though. Anyway, so yeah, it's supposed to be kind of okay sunny today and going up to like 40 something, so that can help melt the snow too. Gosh, I haven't even really, well, I guess I could have stopped and looked when I was at that red light, but I knew it wasn't going to be that long. I don't know why I'm going to work so early. The lady who's usually there, we open at 10, but the lady who's usually there is on a cruise, so she usually gets there about 9-ish, but I don't know if the other lady's going to be there to open the door for me, but yeah, whatever. It is what it is. I'll just sit in the car. I got my seat warmer on behind this truck. Oh, good, he's turning. Come on, turn, baby, turn. Turn, baby, turn. Turn your truck. Turn, baby, turn into the dairy farm. I'm not in a farm area, but I'm just being silly. Let's see if I can see her turning around. Let me see. Oh no! Toadstool! Oh no! Am I single? Hi, Rise. Hi, Kyle loves Jesus. Hi, I love Jesus too. Am I single? Yes, I am single. I'm single, but I'm not ready to mingle. Been there, done that. I didn't put the kid filter on, so I don't know if you guys are kids, but if you are, hi. I'll try not to swear or anything. I don't anyway, that much. Not that much. No, I don't. But anyway, I know this is a boring ride. Oh gosh. I watched this one lady and she does the same thing I do, just basically turns on her live or whatever when she's riding around. She was in her bikini. I don't know where she was. I don't know if she was in a I don't know if she was in a tropical place or whatever, but she was in her bikini and she saw a bunch of wild donkeys and wild horses all hanging around. And when they drove up with their car, they pulled off the road, and she got out and was feeding them. She got out and was feeding them apples. So weird. In her bikini on the side of the road. Anyway, don't worry, guys. I'm not going to do anything like that. Don't worry. I don't want to scare people off. That would be too crazy. Anyway, she's kind of nutty anyway, but it's pretty funny. So I brushed my teeth, and then about a half hour later, I had a smoothie with blueberries and stuff, and I forgot to check my teeth before I left. That's just lovely. So I probably have blueberry teeth, which you guys probably can't see. Anyway, I got little picker things and some dental floss, so I'll have to check it out when I get to work. That's all I need is like, hey, I got a big old blueberry in my teeth. Do I have children? I have a stepson. No children of my own. No children of me own. But anyway, so I'm only supposed to work for a couple of hours today. I'm kind of hoping that's still the case. I don't know. I mean, I'm ready to work some more hours, but I have choir practice tonight for church because Wednesday is Ash Wednesday. Very early. We are having a mass at 8 a.m. very early Wednesday morning. So we are having a rehearsal tonight so that we can sing all the Ash Wednesday songs. But 8 a.m. Then I have to go. Then I have to be into work by 10. So I told him I'd be a little late. But Mass usually doesn't run over an hour, but it might this time. Whoa! What the heck are you doing? Sorry, I almost swore. Stupid man. Anyway, I hate when people ruin stuff. I was having an okay morning until that happened. Oh well, I'm gonna brush it off. Brush it off. Lady next to me just saw me going. Like, what? Was she having a seizure or something? She's probably thinking, she's having a seizure? Yes, I am. So I went to bed real early last night, and I woke up about 3:30, 4 o'clock. I didn't have to go pee or anything, but I woke up 3:30, 4 o'clock. I was hungry. So, fortunately or unfortunately for me, I bought a bag of potato chips, and I opened it the other day. So I figured I would just munch on some potato chips while I'm laying in bed. It worked. I went back to sleep. I can't go to bed hungry. I see if I go to bed too early, I'm hungry in the middle of the night. It happens all the time. So I have to stop that action. Unless I eat something that's better for me, like carrots or something. But I just didn't feel like getting anything like that. I didn't have anything ready like that. Except the chips. They were just like handy. So I'm here pretty early. I don't see any cars, so I have to wait. I have to wait till someone comes in and opens the door for me. All the little birdies are out, all the little birdies. All our little birdies, but all our trees are still very brown and branchy. Brown and branchy. That's how our trees are. Unless you're an evergreen Christmas tree. Yeah, there's nobody here yet. Well, I'm gonna wait. Wait and wait and wait. Okay. I'll just pull in here, talk to you guys. Weeks ago, I told you guys about a shopping cart. Well, guess what? It's still there. It's still there. Oh, Lord. I wish I could. Well, I should go up there and try to figure out where it came from. Probably came from, I think there's a Marshall's down there. Maybe it came from Marshall's. I don't know. Let me see here. So anyway, I don't think there's anybody here. I wish my radio in the car would come on while I'm on here. But I don't think it is. Greetings, Alfred Velasquez. Anyway, I guess I can put on a little lipstick today. Little lippy sticky. I don't usually wear lipstick. I don't wear any makeup anymore. That ship has passed, baby. And boy, wow, God, I'm saving a lot of money. Oh, I guess I should have checked for blueberry. Let me see. No, I didn't get any blueberries in my teeth. Yay, me. Didn't wash my hair today. I'm finding that having long hair, because my hair's so dry on the bottom here, it's just the top layers that get greasy a little bit, but not too bad. When I had shorter hair, I was washing my hair every other day. I had really short pixie hair, like really short boy hair. But, you can wash it and, or even just rinse it and then like that. You're ready to go. You don't have to blow dry it or anything when it's really short. This stuff, this is blow dried. I blow dried this when I washed it. I think last time I washed it was Thursday. Yeah, I think I washed it Thursday. And it's what, Monday? And it's still okay. So, but I put on this little headband, thinking it'll hide something, but it's all right. I'm not a fashion queen. Fashion queen, young and sweet. No, I'm not young and sweet. Fashion queen, old and sweet, only 67. Yes, I'm 67. 6'7". Any of you youngsters, can you tell me what that means? Why is that a trend? 6'7". And now I'm 67. I have to go through that this whole year. 6'7", 6'7". What the heck does that mean, guys? Anybody know? I really don't think anybody knows. I think it's just a trend that started on TikTok or whatever, and just something to say. 6'7". Like I can go on TikTok right now and say 84. Somebody said that to me today. 84. Oh, really? They said 84. Girlfriend, 84? I don't know what I'm saying. Anyway, so whoever's on here or whoever's going to be on here later, please like and subscribe. I am trying to get my subscribers up there. Tell everybody you know, just, hey, please subscribe and like this lady's videos and lives and stuff and short. I have shorts, I have videos, I have posts even, you know, that I posted about my love, Paul McCartney. Yes, he's my love. Well, after Jesus, he's my love. Jesus / God / Holy Spirit. They're my loves. They're my first loves. And then Paul McCartney. Anyway. All right, guys. I'm going to go now. I'm going to enjoy listening to some music while I wait for these people. And I have nothing else to say anyway. But anyway, look for my Rosary with Debbie. And please subscribe and like those videos too. And say rosary with me once in a while. That's pretty cool. Maybe I'll put the link down below somehow after this live. All right. I'll see you guys later. Have a lovely day. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.